What is up, everybody? I want to welcome you all back to my channel. I'm James from Zaynomics Gaming. Today I have some big news going over Season of the Chosen, which begins next week. I have so much news I have to cover. I also have the trailer in this video. I'm going to make this video as short as possible, but I also want to go over the god rolls that you need to be searching for the steady hand, since this is the last week of Iron Banner before the next season begins. And as you may know, we don't have many 120 round per minute hand cannons inside the game right now, so it's crucial, if you guys do not have a well-rolled 120, that you guys really go after and really charge and play Iron Banner this week. But before we get into all of that, I wanted to show you guys the trailer for Season of the Chosen, as well as go over some other news regarding Season of the Chosen. Now, apparently Game Informer actually released this information early and unintentionally, so shout out to them. After the trailer concludes, I will go over the roadmap and news regarding Season of the Chosen, and then we will venture on to the roles you need to hunt for this week in Iron Banner. But if you've already seen the trailer and you want to skip it, you can do so now. I'll leave a timestamp below. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, please enjoy.
The darkness crowds the edges of this system. The Hive serves it. You'll fall to one, if not the other. I propose an alliance. With my army and your light, the Cabal will crush the Hive. Bow.
No. Empress Keitel has emerged as the new face of their empire and demanded I pledge loyalty to her.
This tank is like a living thing. She breathes, she moves, and she will spit out your bones. Sharpen my gilded knife and see you both on the battlefield. There's no light here.
I don't know who makes these trailers, but they are absolutely outstanding. Now, as you have seen, we will be working with the Cabal this season. Apparently, Zavala may have been unknowingly corrupted by Savathun as well. I guess we will have to see how that story plays out leading up to the next expansion. Also, Devil's Lair and Fallen Saber will return this season, as well as a brand new strike called Proving Grounds. However, we will not gain access to the brand new strike until later on this season. Now, we're also getting a brand new 3-player activity called Battlegrounds, and basically we'll be fighting against Calus's daughter's warriors. I can't really pronounce her name. I guess it's Catil's warriors. I guess I'm saying that right. If somebody could let me know in the comment down below, I'd greatly appreciate it. But basically we'll be fighting a lot of Cabal, and apparently we'll make some sort of deal with them later on in the season. I guess we'll just have to see how that story plays out in the near future. Now, in regards to the brand new Season Pass exotic, it will be an exotic bow called Tiku's Divination. I'm probably butchering the name, but oh well. I'm sorry about that. But apparently this weapon can track multiple targets at once with solar arrows. Now, I kind of compare this to Eyes of Tomorrow, except it's a primary. We will also have brand new Trials armor this coming season. Now, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely going to be trying to go for this whole set for all 3 of my characters. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Season of the Chosen? Are you excited for it, or do you just not care? Are you just done with Destiny in general? Personally, I'm really excited about this season. I can't wait to get my hands on the brand new bow and review it for you guys. I also can't wait to get my hands on the brand new ritual weapons that are coming. Well, I guess they're not really ritual weapons because they're coming from Destiny 1, but it'll be cool to see how they actually perform inside of Destiny 2. Now, I want to move on and talk about Iron Banner this week. This week is the last week that you can grind out for Iron Banner before the next season begins. And as you may know, we're basically in a 120 round per minute meta. And since you cannot get True Prophecy anymore, and Krimel's Dagger is just so hard to get, and it will be sunset soon, I just really wanted to go over the steady hand and the perks that you need to go for this week, starting today, right now. You can grind for this weapon. Now, you can grind for Krimel's Dagger, but if you've already completed the steady hand / scout rifle quest, I forgot what the name of it was, I think it's Gilding Sight. If you've already completed that quest, it will be a lot harder to efficiently grind for Krimel's Dagger. Now, if you watch my other previous videos on 120s, I reviewed Krimel's Dagger, as well as I did a top 5 hand cannon review. Now, Krimel's Dagger is my favorite, but since it's so hard to get, I don't recommend trying to put so much focus into it. If you get one, you get one. If you don't, you don't. Right now, I would be trying to go for steady hand, and I'm going to go over the perks on what you need to look for consistency for survival and competitive game modes like Trials, and what you need to look for just to have fun inside of Quick Play or Iron Banner, stuff like that. Now, if I fast forward a little bit, in my top 5 hand cannon video, I only had 1 legendary hand cannon, and that was a steady hand, and that's for a couple of reasons. 1, it's still farmable. 2, the other 120 round per minute hand cannons are sunset, so you can no longer get them. And in my top 5 videos or my top 10 videos, I'm never going to put stuff that you can no longer get anymore. Now, for the steady hand, for just regular quick play, I'm recommending fast draw, ricochet or high caliber rounds, killing wind, and swashbuckler. Now, masterwork, I'm not really too concerned with. That's really up to you. For me personally, I like the reload speed. I don't feel like I need range or anything like that, because 120s already have a ton of range as it is, so you don't need to go for a range masterwork. Is it nice to have? Sure, it definitely is. Now, for the other perk, if you do not get killing wind, quick draw. Quick draw is fantastic for the fast, aggressive players, so it works really well. Now, in regards to competitive game modes like survival and Trials, I prefer Outlaw and Iron Grip. Now, I know, Iron Grip, it sucks with the reload speed, but that roll is just so amazing. It is so consistent. I feel like I'm firing a 140. It has the handling and the recoil of a 140, but it has the damage of a 120. So it's so consistent. I feel like I'm just connecting all the headshots. And when you're in a 3 versus 3 scenario, you're not really going for too much damage. You're not gonna be able to proc swashbuckler as often as you'd like. The same with killing wind. You're not really gonna be able to use that perk efficiently if you're only in a 3 versus 3 scenario. Because let's face it, once someone peeks, you get the kill, that's it. Then the whole team just rushes the other 2. That's sort of how it works. Now, I'm not saying that killing wind and swashbuckler are terrible for competitive game modes or anything like that, but it just doesn't work for me. I prefer consistency in competitive matches, and I prefer damage perks in quick play or Iron Banner. Now, if you're running Charge of Light mods, you're already getting damage boost anyway, so you're getting that consistency plus a damage boost when anybody pops a super. If they're running like Radiant Light or anything like that, you'll get a damage boost, so you don't necessarily need swashbuckler, in my opinion. If you get the roll, great. If you don't, it's okay. Now, moving on to Krimel's Dagger. If you are lucky enough to get Krimel's Dagger, I recommend fast draw, steady rounds, moving target, and kill clip. Now, I also have a roll with rangefinder and kill clip, and that roll works really good as well. But like I said, range is really already there. You really don't need it unless there's some type of nerf. Now, I don't recommend just actually going for Criminal's Dagger. Don't go into Iron Banner thinking that you're gonna get a God roll Criminal's Dagger. This is just what I want. In my experience, like I said, if you've already completed the original Iron Banner quest for the Steady Hand and the Gilding Sight, Criminal's Dagger is like non-apparent. It just does not drop for me anymore. I don't know if that's the same for you guys. Last time Iron Banner came around, I had 1,000 tokens. I only got one Criminal's Dagger. Now, I normally hoard my weapons, so I was already lucky enough to have the good weapons that I wanted. And let me tell you, Kill Clip is beautiful. It's a nice perk. I enjoy it. And I wish the Steady Hand had a damage dealing perk like that, but unfortunately it does not. So in my opinion, you guys really need to go for the Steady Hand. Like I said, fast draw, ricochet, or high caliber rounds. You're either going to want quick draw and swash, killing win and swash for quick play or Iron Banner. And then for competitive game mode, you're going to want fast draw, ricochet, or high caliber. And you're going to want outlaw and iron grip. So if you get the precision headshot, boom, you got outlaw, so you can reload fast. And so the two perks work hand in hand. And most importantly, we are looking for consistency in competitive game modes. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on that. Now that we got all of that out of the way, go out and grind some Iron Banner this week and try to get that God roll Steady Hand. Now, in regards to other news in Destiny 2, it's something short. I just wanted to let you know, DMG and Cosmo, they tweeted out and said that they're looking into 3-peaking and emote peaking and all that stuff in regards to trials. And they're also talking about a cheat system, so be on the lookout for that in the near future. Now, I want to thank you all for coming and watching my channel today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. I will have brand new build guides coming out next week when Season of the Chosen drops, so be sure to be on the lookout for those videos. Thank you all for coming and watching today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.